Hang on, I gotta fix the chat. Dave, you didn't know your crazy fucking ex called CPS twice using your name? No thanks. I'm not dealing with her again. Or anybody else you're connected to. Fuck that. Hold on, I gotta do chat. Alright. Alright. So, welcome everyone. Welcome. My name is Laura, aka PURPLEXEDQT. I welcome everyone. I'm tired. But thank you, Michelle. But I want to say hi to all my members, subs, Patreons, everyone in between. And did I say members? And members from all my channels. So I decided in my realm of driving all over the universe earlier, I had an idea going on what we talked about earlier with, and I told nobody, like you guys all learned this together. I didn't even tell Patreons this. So I had this idea, and while I was driving around, I was thinking different ways to do stuff that's different, kind of not a podcast, but like once a week, just do like a talk show kind of thing. Not really a talk show. I don't know what you want to call it. I guess like a podcast, but just something different where I'm going to take some news highlights that are controversial and basically like, what would you do? I'm going to have call-in throughout the show. You don't have to be on camera. I'm going to do it like StreamYards, but I'm not going to share the screen, so it's almost like a caller. So you don't have to worry about that. But, because I know I'm going to get idiots, and I'm not trying to get porned. But the reason I decided to do it is, I just feel like something in this community needs to be different. If I hear Molly E-Bag one more time, I'm going to put a fucking gun to my head. Not really, but that's how I feel. Listening to a woman who I know made $15,000 last month and probably around over $8,000 this month, and she's lying saying, oh, I had to ask Adrian for $20. You made $15,000 last month. If you don't have any money, I think you need to reevaluate your life for real. Oh, I know you're just lying to people. My bad. Then you have Betty, who's really no different, who just, it's unbelievable. So with all this combined, I decided to do something different. And that's why I'm doing this episode of, what would you do? But yeah, I was cooking dinner, well, I'm serving dinner. I picked it up, so I can't say I'm cooking, but serving dinner. And I happened to put Molly on, and she borrowed 100 from Kim. I know for a fact Molly made over $14,000 last month. So, for the last couple of months. So, for her to be e-begging like she's so desolate is fucking gross. And I'll call it out. I don't really care. I think it is fucking gross. Her husband makes over 200,000 a year. She opened up $400 sunglasses recently. She just bought a brand new Tom Ford bag for what, $4,000? But she's crying that she needs so much money. You are disgusting. And the fact that, and I'm normally not one about money. Like, whoever gives it to her, that's their stupidity. I can't help that. But to listen to her e-beg and then talk about how she wants to adopt the kids. Dude, you're not even there for your own kid. Let alone you want to adopt 3 boys. Get the fuck out of here. So this is why I can't listen to her anymore. And this is why I know I should not listen, because all it's going to do is piss me off. You know, if you were struggling, if you had issues, if you had something coming up, like, I don't even care if she's, you know, trying to make money for a trip. That I don't care about, because, okay, you don't want to take it out of your own pocket. I get it. I totally get it. So I don't have a problem with that aspect of it, but the e-begging and the dramatics of, oh, I just can't afford it. Where's the $14,000 you made last month under false pretenses? Like, where'd that go? Oh, that must be gone. You must have spent it all. But the overly dramatic is what I can't handle. Like I said, you want to raise money for a trip? Go for it. I totally get it. But I had to borrow money. Look, I have to borrow money from Adrian. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You're an embarrassment, for real. And yeah, it literally pissed me off. Like, it made me angry, because these people that are giving her money, I will guarantee a lot of them have a lot less money than Marissa does. And they're doing it out of the kindness of their heart for her. They're doing it because they really think maybe she's desolate. Maybe she has no money. Maybe she's in a bad position. I would guarantee the people that are giving her $5, $10 have way less money than she does. So it's just fucking gross to me. A ladder talking tonight about her Cash App on her screen tonight. Has another missing child's name and her title, and didn't even talk about it. I was wondering about that, because I didn't, borrow money from my husband. And by the way, she gets $3,000 a month from her husband, just so you know. And that's public. That's not like I'm giving inside information. That's public. She gets an allowance of $3,000 from Adrian. She said it 1,000,000 times. So why are you so desolate? Are you doing drugs? Are you doing cocaine? Like, where's your money? And again, like I said, I don't care if she raises money for a trip. I no problem with that. She has every right to do that and not have that come out of her own fund. Totally. I'm all for it. Good night. I'm all for it. But I know, I saw that. But the fact that she's so overly dramatic about it, and oh my God, I have no money. Oh my God, see, I had to borrow $20 from Adrian. I almost threw my phone. I almost took a link to jump on panel and tell her this myself. Then decided I'm not dealing with all the fucking assholes. She doesn't need money. But Alicia, what I'm saying is, if she was raising money just for the trip, I got it. I wouldn't say one word. Not one word. Because, you know, most YouTubers will raise money if they're doing something for their channel. I'm okay with that. I really, truly am. And like I said, I would not say a word if that's what this was about. But that's not what this is about. This is overly greedy, overly histrionic, and just flat out embarrassing. Because people on her panel don't have money. Except Justice. And she's taking money from people that probably really can't afford it, but feel for her or like her or whatever. And it's too much. It's just too much. I think it's gross. She's the biggest liar. I know. But maybe they're not as rich as they pretend to be. No, but I do know they do make money. I do know he makes money, and it's disgusting. Like, to hear her go on and on and on and on, it was just too much. After about, I'd say 20 minutes, I turned it off. I don't know what was happening in chat, because I wasn't watching chat. I was just listening, but it was so disgusting. And being that I know her personally, and it just, it was so aggravating. She was saying she could do another fundraiser. Well, that that was for the boys in California. Right after that is when I turned it off. Just because she said that doesn't mean it's true. That's true, but even if he had no money, all right? Let's say he had no money. She's not really working, and since November, she's made somewhere in the ballpark of about $30,000 since November. So, yeah. Even if you are hurting, $30,000 is a lot of money. I mean, even if you have money, $30,000 in 3 months is a lot of money. Any way you cut it, it's still a hell of a lot of money. And she's not poor at all. She has $6,000 in clothes, purse, makeup alone. Her dog has more dresses and clothes than most kids in America. That's true too. You know, and I'm just saying, it's just listening to her with the over dramatic was too much. Could you please fix the lipstick? What's wrong on my lipstick? Is there something wrong on my lipstick? Can you please fix your attitude? Like, if there's something wrong, then say what's wrong. I haven't even looked in a mirror in hours, so I don't know. She can auction her LV heels. Exactly. Why is she asking for it? Doesn't make sense. I don't know. I can totally understand if she was just raising money for the trip and said specifically, raising money for my trip because I don't want to pay out of pocket, or I have money aside. Thank you, Andra. Or I have money aside, or something like that. I can understand that. I get that. Thank you, Gabby. I get that. Totally, totally get it. But when she's doing it, like coming across like she's so broke, that's scamming. That's being a scammer. Like, I can prove I'm broke. I can prove that I can't afford to drop $700 to go away for 2 days. You know, I can prove that. I would like her to prove where she can't afford it. I would like her to prove how that's even possible that she can't afford it. She can afford it. So I need to I know. So I need to borrow $20 from my husband on a live just to show everyone how broke I am. It's just vile. I didn't even want to get this far sidetracked, but that was the one thing that drove me fucking nuts. I think it's the candles behind you. It's distorting your image. Okay. She's the epitome, and when you make a hoe a housewife. Husband got sick of her dipping into his salad, and that's why an allowance. Alright, how's that? Better? What is the link for candles? It is luxurycandlesnyc.com. Luxury. I don't know. Can one of the mods post it? Yeah, she also said she asked Kim for $100. Give me a fucking break. You didn't have to borrow $100. And if you did, I feel really sorry for you. It's sick to me. It's just sick. So, and I think it's disgusting. I really do. I think it's just fucking vile. So I just want to throw my 2 cents in there. Thank you, Kiki. All right. Let's move on to a couple of other things that I wanted to discuss before we get into the main topic. Yeah, borrow. Can I borrow $100? Like I said, I know for a fact she made over 14 grand last month. Just last month. I know the month before that, she made roughly, I think it was about 11,000. And the month before that, roughly the same. And now this month already, in the last 28 days, dumbass showed her screen, she's already made over 8,000. This is somebody who told Olivia and Andra how to do that. So I guess she's living her the way she does it. People can say whatever they want about certain creators. I've never heard them pull a overdramatic, oh my God, I need money so bad. So you could say what you want when you know they had it. Let me stress that. Not that they need something, but when they say they have it and then they don't. Thank you, Debbie. She just keeps begging. It's so gross. That's what I'm saying. Probably lives off credit cards and all her money goes. Oh no, Alicia. I think all her money goes to her. Honestly. So, you know, saying what you're, hey, Mama Bear, saying that you can, did she really? So let me explain to when, hold up. When did she say that, my three heels? Because right before I clicked it off, I heard Justice come at me saying like, oh, and someone thinks they own the case. Bitch, sit down, Justin, because it's a little too coincidental that I bring a case forward and 10 minutes after my live ends, you do a 4-minute video. 2 days later, Molly goes live. Okay, maybe a coincidence. Maybe. All right. Lo and behold, 2 days after, I bring another case to the forefront. And when I say to the forefront, I don't mean publicly. I mean like the community. And lo and behold, who talks about it 2 days after that or the next day? That would be Justin and Molly. That's not a coincidence. And I got news for you, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. Nobody is going to touch a case that you're working with. Nobody in this community. You won't get any support from fucking anybody. So maybe if you do your own research and you find your own case and use your own material, maybe then, but it's kind of a pattern and everyone can see what's going on. And it's really sad. It's not a good look for you, Molly. It's honestly not. And I know that you can blame Justin and say, well, it's him because you got the case from him, but it's kind of obvious. It's kind of like if Betty starts doing all your cases instead of finding new ones, it's kind of the same thing. They're coming to Washington to protest next month. MGL, what are they protesting? What are they protesting? I know, Mustang Girl, it's horrible. Just watch me at this channel. Pre-trial for who? Who are we talking about? Can I come in? I have to say I noticed that too. Well, unless you're an asshole, Harper's, I'm not going to block you. Pre-trial for who? I don't know who a pre-trial is for. I'm very confused by a panel, like, why are they all there? So she can check her phone, so she doesn't have to answer, so she doesn't have to talk. That's why. MGL is the full car crash experience. Ain't that the truth? She would let TM take over a panel and tell her what to do. I don't get what they're protesting. The parents are in jail. What case is in Washington? Who are we talking about? I don't know who we're talking about. They were talking about it right now. I didn't hear a case before I bounced. I don't know. Exactly. Thank you, Mustang Girl. Molly just keeps coming up with reasons to get money. Damn right. It's just like how she'd go live with, yeah, every time, exactly. Every time I went live, Molly went live. Every time I brought info, Molly would use that info. Every single time. So now we're not friends anymore. And now because she can't go live when I'm live, like it wouldn't matter because we don't really share too many anymore. But because of that, so now what they're doing, since I don't talk to her and tell her about cases, so now Justin is just doing every case that I do. And I think that comes from Molly. Just saying. Yes, you did, John. A lot of people did. Many, many people did. I know, but John, this is worse. Like, I'm glad you're here. I know you're familiar with it. Yes, she did do that to you and you were like, yeah, always. Always. It's just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Oakley Car, I don't know that case. Yeah, I don't know that case. Abby as in Serenity. Yeah, I heard them mention something about Abby. Her panel, all talk at once. Can't hear. Yeah, but they're dumb. They're just stupid. You know, I'm going to go over there. Tell her she should use her popularity to draw attention to these older kids. Yeah, they won't. Molly doesn't do any research, just so you guys know. That's why she has all these people on panel doing all of her research. She doesn't do any. She always went live after you would start yours. Yeah, within seconds. That's her, like, cock-blocking dick thing. But what she doesn't realize is I would much rather have 30 people in here that are solid, that are interesting, that can give good feedback, or even debate me, rather than, 900 yes people or 890 hate watchers and 10 people participating. That's me. So. They are starstruck. I don't know why. She's not a star. She's a liar. She's a star chaser, but she's not a star. Everyone else does the work while sits on a phone. Absolutely. I totally agree with that, Ruby. All right. So that's all I want to say. That went way past where I was going. Way past. I wasn't even going to go that far. 600 idiots and 100 yes people. Exactly. Make up 700. Read what Lindsay wrote up there. Who's supposed to be on a panel? Thank you, J-Dubs. I know. I just thought about it because it pissed me off. So apparently Abby's mom was supposed to come on the panel and talk to them, and then she canceled at the last minute and insinuated that maybe they're involved. What? Oh, because she canceled the last minute and she insinuated that maybe they're involved. Who's Abby? I call me dumb, but who's Abby? Who's Abby? My brain is dead at the moment. Who's Abby? Okay, no, because you wrote... that's where I got messed up, because you said Abby's mom. That's why I got confused. I was like, wait, who is Abby? That's why I got confused. Yeah, see, you did it again. Abby's mom. It's not Abby's mom. It's Serenity's mom named Abby. That's why I was confused. Abby is Serenity's mom. Yes. Yes, Debbie. I mean, would you go on Molly's panel after reading it? Come on now. Then the accusations fly. Yeah, she probably looked at all the stuff on Molly and was like, yeah, no, maybe we're not going to do this. I don't blame her. If you're giving money to Molly to harass another family, you're enabling her in atrocious behavior. I agree with that. It's disgusting. And who knows if it's even true. Yeah, but the way you're writing it, you're making it out like Abby's mother. You mean Serenity's mother. I don't know. It's just sick. She does have no morals. I'll agree with that. And that was the other thing. There's so many missing cases. How did Justin just happen to pick the two that I've done this week? The fuck out of here. She's pleading the fifth. Oh, the mother's pleading the fifth? Okay. So when was she supposed to come on panel if she's in jail? Essay and abuse children for 36 years. Amalia is everything we are against. She's dangerous for any case. As she is just trying to be noticed, she does not care. I agree with that. Abby is her mom. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. She's talking about Serenity's grandma. Okay. You had me all confused. Abby is also 6 months pregnant. All right. Serenity's grandmother was supposed to go on Molly's panel. Thank you. That makes more sense. Thank you. But yeah, once she said that she was going to do this and nobody's going to contact, sorry, walked away. I'll still look at it, still post it for Patreons, but sorry, walking away. Not touching any case that she touches. Nope. Sorry. Not doing it. Because she can, Molly said that maybe they're involved. Well, we already know. Oh, the grandma. Grandma's not involved. Give me a break. Abby's mom has already been on the panel. Whose panel? Abby is not talking. Yeah, I'm so confused. The picture noticed how bruised she was. I wanted to cry. Think she's acting like Lori Vallow, not saying where her child is. Lock her up till Serenity is found. I agree with that. She was on Molly's panel. I thought she canceled. Let me guess. Molly put it behind a paywall. Guess she said that out of anger because she didn't show. The mother has every right not to want to go on YouTube. These people are ruthless and harass people, then slam them when they don't want to talk to them. That's their narcissistic ways. Many volunteers go out and look for people using their own money, and you never hear any of them beg or brag for money. They do it because they care for these cases. And they can do it. That's why. What? No. Could we speak in complete sentences, East Coast Beauty? So, she went on Molly's panel. I thought people said she didn't go on Molly's panel. People need to make up their mind. All right. We can come back to this and talk about this when I open this up. Because personally, I don't really care either way. I honestly don't. I will not touch a case. As soon as she touches a case, I'm out of it. There's millions of cases out there that are crazier than the next. As soon as she sinks her teeth into it and thinks she owns it, bye-bye. Move to the next. That's why a lot of these people have the right idea. Do one case a night and move on. That's where I'm at. That is the new forte. I actually, by the way, I may even steal, and I use the word steal, another creator's format because I think it's kind of brilliant and I think it will work. So this other creator, I've talked about him often. He is Unsolved No More. Ken Maines. He's a ex-cop, but he also did the show on ID. and it was to catch the Zodiac. So he has a lot of experience, but I do like his format. So he goes live 4 times a week for true crime. Monday, he tells you about a case. Tuesday, he does gives you stuff to think about the case. Wednesday, he does a deep dive into the case, and then Thursday, he does his opinion. I think it is absolutely a brilliant format, and I think I'm going to follow it. Because it is. It's a great format. Hey, Spivvy. So, there's no need to cover the case as Marissa. Spivvy, that's what I'm saying. I bring a case forward, that she grabs it. I bring another case forward, she grabs it. I'll move on. Isn't that a great format? And you know, at first, I wasn't so keen on it. And I'm like, But after I started watching him more and the way he does it and the things he talks about, I'm like, you know what? That's really a great format. So I think I'm going to steal it. Thank you, Shelby. So I think I'm going to swipe it from him. I have a plan. I've had other plans that fell through, but I really do like this one. So let's see how fast Tamale copies it. But seriously, that is something that I've been tossing around for a little while, and I like it. But the days will be moved around. I think I'll do Monday, Tuesday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, something like that. So, but it's a great, great format. So I'm going to follow it. So be prepared. I'm going to bring you guys a case. I'm going to give you a little bit of it and then do a Q&A is Tuesday. That's what he does on Tuesdays, Q&A. He brings you the case or I don't know. It's either a Q&A. I don't know which one he does first. I'll have to check. But it's like, brings you the case, see like a half hour, then deep dive, and then a Q&A, and then he gives you his opinion. And it's a really good format. I like it. So, no, East Coast Beauty, it's a little coincidental that I bring a case forward. She does it 2 days later. I bring another case forward. She does it 2 days later. That's a little too coincidental. Sorry, but it is. When there's 100,000 missing cases, and these weren't talked about cases. These were brand new cases that hadn't really been talked about. So that's why I know it was a little weird. No update yet on the Oakland missing student. There hasn't been much updates on anything, really. So it's interactive. Thank you, Spivvy. It's interactive. It's a great Q&A. It's a deep dive. It's everything all rolled up into one. So I really do. I think it is a wonderful format that we're going to steal. And I'll use the word steal. So, okay. So let's get into this. So are you guys familiar with, and this kind of takes a weird turn, and you'll understand what I mean. Put a 1 if you've seen this show Cheer on Netflix. It's a huge show. All about cheerleading of Navarro in California. She's seeing a pattern of behavior over a longer period of time. Absolutely. Okay. So let me just tell you, when I started deep diving this before, I deep dive as far as I could for an hour. But when I started deep diving this, when I was like, oh, this is great to throw in as a topic, just like the 9-year-old and why the aunt was arrested. So, sometimes that's why you got to go a little deeper. So this Cheer, and I'm going to show a picture of him in a minute. He is a host. He's a cheerleader. I never watched Cheer the first season, so I don't know everything about it. Can only go by what I've seen. He's 22 years old. Let me show you a picture. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know why I didn't upload this. Technical difficulties. All right, so this is Jerry. Jerry is a 22-year-old. Seems like a normal kid. Viewers fell in love with him in the first season of Cheer. He was bright. He was bubbly. He was 19 at the time. A Navarre cheerleader who overcame adversity and made it to Daytona, Florida. He was seen as the go-to person if you wanted a pep talk, cheering up others when they were struggling just to get through their day. Everyone knows women, men in gymnastics have body issues. They are down a lot. They're depressed a lot. They have tons of eating disorders. One, I think gymnastics falls into like the highest rate of eating disorders besides Hollywood, and very high expectations, a lot of pressure. So in September of 2020, people's views of Jerry were suddenly altered by the news that he was the subject of an FBI investigation. Now, mind you, he's only in his, at this point, 19, 20. So they reported at the time that the FBI was looking into claims that he solicited sexually explicit photos and sex from minors. In December of 2020, he pleaded guilty to 7 sex charges. His attorney previously said in a statement, "This reminds me of something Molly would say. We categorically dispute the claims made against Jerry, which are alleged to have occurred when he was a teenager. We are confident that when the investigation is completed, the true facts will be revealed." Okay. The first article that I read on this said that when he was 19, he was trying to get pictures of a 17-year-old. Okay, that's not horrific. Then they said that he was trying to get pictures of a 15-year-old. Still not that horrific. A 15-year-old could say that, hey, I'm 18. So at that point, I'm thinking, this isn't that really that big of a deal. Like, I understand that a 17-year-old is still a minor, but we're only talking a 2-year difference. So, I don't know about this. So then I started reading more. Let me find that. Is this that article? Okay, yeah. So the one-time cheerleader and television personality wishes to take responsibility for his actions and publicly convey his remorse for the harm he caused victims in this case. That's what his legal team wrote. He's now 22. In September of 2020, which again would make him 20, over allegations that he contacted an underage boy on social media and requested sexually explicit photos and videos on multiple occasions. That charge alone, from a 20-year-old to a 15-year-old, is a minimum sentence of 15 years in prison. Federal court records state that Harris told agents at his Naperville, Illinois residence, now this is when my view changed. He requested explicit photos from a 13-year-old over Snapchat, not once, not twice, but over a 15-month period. Think about that for a second. He solicited oral sex from the minor at cheerleading events in Florida and Texas. Harris said he also requested and received photos from at least 10 to 15 other minors and admitted to engaging in sex with a 15-year-old at a cheerleading competition. That's when I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I was growing up, child pornography, maybe because I'm old, but I know a lot of you guys are old too. Child pornography to me is having a 7-year-old, watching a 7-year-old get penetrated. I'm trying to use the right words for YouTube. That or explicit photos that no one should have, let alone a child. That to me is what child porn is. But I guess I just never knew the legal definition is just anyone under the age of 18 doing anything. So that's why he's charged. But when I saw the 13-year-old, over the course of 15 months, this is a sick human being. Like, for real. So, let me pull the other one up. Hold on. Where? Is this one? Okay. He pleaded guilty to 2 of 7 felony counts against him, one for persuading a 17-year-old to send him sexually explicit photographs for money, and the other stemming from a trip he took to Florida for the purpose of engaging in illicit sexual conduct with a 15-year-old. That's the first article that I read. And I'm like, again, 17 to 19 or 20 is not out of the question. Like, this is kind of normal. Like, that's not crazy. You know what I mean? But I'm getting to all that, YouTube moderator. So then, the child pornography charge carries a sentence ranging from 5 to 20 years. And the second charge carries a maximum sentence of 30 years. He is scheduled to be sentenced June 28th. He remains in custody in Chicago. The cheerleader from Naperville was indicted in December on charges alleging misconduct in Illinois, Florida, and Texas. That's why it's federal, by the way. A lot of people wondering why it would be federal, because it crossed out of his state, across more than one state. That makes it a federal case, which he will have it much easier in federal than he would in state. So he tried to persuade a minor to engage in oral sex at cheerleading events, solicited another for sex, and admitted to having 5 to 10 victims in total. Magistrate Judge Heather McShane ordered Harris held behind bars in October of 2020 after he was initially charged with 1 count of production of child porn. Now, this is what I was looking for. Hold on. So, finally, 2 kids that were 13 at the time, Charlie and Sam, they're twins, they had decided to finally come forward. At first, they were really scared to come forward. They didn't want to come forward. Not only were they kind of starstruck, but they were afraid that they weren't going to be able to cheer anymore. They were afraid that, you know, the typical casting couch kind of scenario. And they are glad they came forward. It was actually their mom that did the digging. When she reported it twice, nobody would listen. She reported it to, not Netflix, but the producer of the show. Nobody would listen. Nobody did anything because they had a hit show. They weren't going to do anything. It was like the ultimate casting couch. So the mom went further. And the mom was like, you know what? I'm going to fucking get him. And the mom wouldn't give up, and she got him. And everyone asked the boys, like, are you happy that you came forward? And they said yes. So here's a video of them talking about it. Hold on. No, I'm saying she didn't, that's why I said she didn't contact Netflix. But she contacted everybody and nobody would listen.
Seeing of Jerry Harris from the outside view from social media is a completely different person from when you actually know him.
Yes, he might be charming and funny and lovable, and also be engaging in sexual activity with children.
My first indication that there was something going on was I found a series of text messages on Charlie's phone with Jerry Harris. I feel like I was attuned to the fact that they were friends with him, but I wasn't aware that there was something inappropriate about that relationship. That caused me to sort of delve deeper with Charlie and look in his Snapchat and things like that and see that it was more than just text messages.
Jerry would send me photos and videos of himself, send me obviously nude pictures of himself, and like saying all of the things that like he like wants to like do to me and stuff like that. If I didn't like comply with or do it, he'd be like, oh, I will like block you or unadd you. And like, I don't like when people are mad at me, so I was trying to please him.
And the sad part is that is so typical of a casting couch, of someone in power trying to, dupe a 13-year-old. Like, even though I know Dayton's very smart, he's still 14. And they're so easily manipulated, and so, no matter how smart they are, but to have a 20-year-old just completely manipulate a 13-year-old. Now, mind you, these are gay kids. So they're not like, and when I say it like that, what I'm saying is, it's hard enough coming out so young and finding yourself so young and knowing who you are so young, that here you think here's an older guy that I can trust, and totally taken advantage of. It's sick. Absolutely sick.
He's asked me for nudes, I think maybe 2 or 3 times, and every single time I just shut him down and just said no. He said a couple weird things to me before, but it nearly wasn't to the extent that like what happened to Charlie. It was super uncomfortable for me, especially at competitions, because when I would see him, like I just really wouldn't want anything to do with him because I know what his motives would be. He would like try to be like, go somewhere with me and like hook up with him, and I'd be like, no, I don't feel comfortable with that.
So for those of you guys that can't see that, if you're on a cell phone, it says on September 14, 2020, FBI agents executed a search warrant at a home in Naperville, Illinois, as part of an investigation into allegations Harris solicited nude photos and sex from minors. But not just minors. We're talking 13-year-olds. Harris was arrested on September 17th. That's actually my wedding anniversary. Thank you, Eula. On September 17th of 2020, in charge of producing child pornography, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. Thank you, Eula. On September 14th, Harris stated he received images and or videos from minor 1 in response to his request at least approximately once a month throughout the duration of their Snapchat discussion. Harris admitted to sending minor 1 photographs of Harris's penis over the Snapchat application. By the way, for those of you old folks that are not really familiar with Snapchat, Snapchat deletes all their messages. So if my daughter wants to have a conversation with someone, and doesn't want me to see it at all, it can be erased immediately. And not erased, it just automatically disappears and they're gone forever. That's Snapchat. That's why this stuff is done over Snapchat. He is a predator, 150% predator. Harris admitted to attempting to entice minor one to perform oral sex on Harris in a bathroom at a Texas cheerleading event. Harris admitted to texting minor one while Harris and minor one were at a cheerleading event in Florida, attempting to entice minor one to meet Harris at a secluded bathroom where Harris intended to engage in oral sex with minor one. Harris admitted sending minor two the text message depicted above in paragraph 27, and the intent of the message was inquiring if minor two was interested in engaging in sexual acts with Harris. More specifically, Harris admitted he used the 4-letter symbols to mean the word. Harris admitted to soliciting and receiving child porn on Snapchat from at least 10 to 15 other individuals he knew were minors. Harris admitted to engaging in anal and oral sex with a 15-year-old minor 3, at a cheer event in 2019. And people think the drama world is screwed.
I made the report about Jerry Harris, and that was in early May. And I guess I just made the assumption that...
All right, parent of all-star athlete Kristen, date of incident 5/3/2019, sexual misconduct or abuse, name of party Jerry Harris, name of victim Charles. On May 3rd, 2019, my son Charles received a text message from Jerry Harris asking to meet up with him in a private place to do stuff. Before and after this exchange, both of my sons received requests from Mr. Harris
that somebody with USASF was doing something about the Jerry Harris
to send him sexual explicit photos and videos. These requests were via Snapchat, so I do not have record of them. Except I do have a photo of one Snapchat message in which Mr. Harris asked my son, would you ever wanna blank? Several months ago, I found a sexually explicit video of Mr. Harris on Charles's phone. In horror, I deleted the video. I believe her.
Stuff, because I did receive a confirmation that they had received my report back in May, but I didn't hear anything else from them until early July, when I think I got an email from Amy Clark saying, would it be possible for us to get together on the phone and talk about this? I'm kind of confused. So it was kind of at that point that I realized that nothing had been done on USASF's part at all.
It really made me realize that there was nobody that had my back in this situation, that I was really the only person that was looking out for my kids.
All right. Varsity Brands, a private company who hosts cheer competitions, issued the following letter to Orlando police. It says, I am writing on behalf of Varsity Branch. Hold on, I'm needing my glasses. I'm writing on behalf of Varsity Branch and its subsidiaries and affiliates, Varsity, including Varsity Spirit, LLC. Varsity recently received information from an individual alleging inappropriate sexual conduct by a person who was previously employed by Varsity Spirit. Varsity is reporting this information under Florida Statute 39.201. The alleged perpetrator was not an active employee or contractor with Varsity Spirit at the time of the alleged incidents. As a result of the recent allegations, we have barred this person from having any affiliation with Varsity Brands or any of the subsidiaries or affiliates now and in the future. Although the alleged conduct dates back to 2019, Varsity only learned of the allegation recently. The letter is dated August 1st of 2020. The alleged conduct involved an individual by the name of Jerry Harris, and occurred on or about May 3rd, 2019, when Mr. Harris was a member of cheer athletics. The alleged abuse occurred at a Varsity Spirit event called the Summit in Orlando. That's a big cheerleading event. Jerry Harris attended the event but was not actively employed by Varsity at the time. While at the event, he allegedly sent text messages to a male cheerleader, a minor who was approximately 13, saying, "I found a place for us to do stuff," and sending a suggestive emoji and asking, "Would you ever want to blank?" Images of the text messages are attached to Exhibit A. A prior alleged incident involving another minor male cheerleader, the twin brother of the cheerleader involved in the May incident, occurred at an American Cheerleader Association event in Fort Worth, Texas, on or about February 9, 2019. While at the event, Mr. Harris allegedly took the boy to a remote bathroom and asked him to perform sexual acts. Like the other incident, Varsity only learned of this alleged conduct recently. Varsity reported this incident to the Fort Worth Police Department on August 1st of 2020. See attached letter. In addition to the above described alleged incidents, the reporting party also alleged that Mr. Harris engaged in a series of harassing conduct with the minor boys over an extended period of time from approximately late 2018 to early 2020, including sending text messages, nude pictures, and a video of Mr. Harris masturbating. He also requested and may have received the same from the minor boys. The reporting party is the mother of the minor cheerleaders, blankety blank. To our best of our knowledge, Mr. Harris has no address of blankety blank. Finally, under the circumstances, and given that he is not an employee of Varsity Brands or any subsidiary or affiliate, Varsity has taken steps to bar or ban Mr. Harris from any current or future affiliation. Though it has not been proactively notified Mr. Harris of its decision to bar him from any future affiliation. Please feel free to call me at blankety blank with any questions you have, and if you need any additional information about this report. Varsity is willing to assist any investigation initiated by law enforcement. Please do not hesitate to let us know if we can provide any additional information or support law enforcement at any other respect. Sincerely, Burton Brillhart, Chief Legal Officer and General Counsel. I hate reading. I was like, man, I suck at reading. All right. Oh, they're just pulling it up. Okay.
I would not be putting myself out there and doing all this stuff and literally losing my friends about this for no reason.
Kristen and the boys have filed a lawsuit against Harris, University, USASF, and the cheer athletics gym at which Harris had cheered. Court records show. Go mom. Crazy, right? But these reality characters have legal representation. I want to invest my time into helping victims that aren't associated with reality shows. Yeah, but it's not a matter of the show, Spivvy. It's a matter of someone that took advantage of 13-year-olds. Do you have kids, Spivvy? He will get a rude awakening. He's in prison now. I mean, he's in jail. But yeah, Lindsay's right. He was a... he interviewed people on the red carpet for Ellen. He was a big star for a minute. Big star for a minute. Yeah, it's a matter of the crime. And the courage that it takes for these kids to come forward is huge. Because they even said they lost friends. People didn't believe them. Anybody that has had any type of SA or felt violated or taken advantage of knows that feeling of telling people they don't believe you. And anyone has gone through it. Anyone that it happened to has gone through it. So I applaud these kids for coming forward. I applaud mom for doing everything she could to, you know, they don't talk about if they have a dad or not. It's all, everything I've read is about the mom, but she's done a fantastic job. I mean, she really has. It's sad. It's really sad. So that was one thing I wanted to bring to you. And like I said, we can go back to all this stuff, but I got to give the guys the groundwork. So about the aunt, we talked about it earlier. And one of the things I got to say about the aunt, what I found out recently, like recently in the last 2 hours, is that the aunt actually, when I had said earlier that, you know, she shouldn't have been arrested. Well, it turns out, well, before I tell you that, let me give you guys background. If you didn't see my earlier stream, in Alabama, in Mobile, Alabama, 2 days ago, a 9-year-old had beat her brother with a broomstick handle to the point that he's dead. And the aunt and her were both arrested. Both of them had been arrested. Now, the sad part is that to date, as of right now, nobody's been charged with this kid's death. It also turns out that there's history. So here we go back to maybe CPS again, but there's history noted that there was abuse in the home. And that obviously came from the aunt. That has been noted. So I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around the fact that nobody's been charged with this kid's murder yet. They're waiting for the autopsy to come back so they know what he actually died of. But, hello, she was hitting him with a stick. You arrested her for assault. She's only 9. I really hope she doesn't get off, because that's just not normal. I mean, it's just not. So it's going to be one of these, we'll see what happens as it unfolds, but let me pull it up, the latest. All right. All right. 9-year-old girl is facing criminal charges. She allegedly beat her 4-year-old brother to death in Mobile, Alabama. According to police, the boy was found unresponsive at home after being called in reference to a medical emergency involving a child on February 3rd. I thought it was 3 days. Detectives found visible signs of child abuse in the boy and charged Nola Cole, the aunt, the children with aggravated child abuse, and the 9-year-old with assault. Cole told the TV station she awoke to commotion and found the girl hitting the boy with a broomstick. Criminal complaint, according to WPMI, alleges she did willfully torture, willfully abuse, and cruelly beat the younger boy. Cole, who was arrested on February 4th, remains in jail on a $150,000 bond. And neighbors said they seemed like a nice family. All right, where is... All right. Um,
In Mobile, the boy's sister, just 9 years old, is now charged in his death.
The boy was found beaten and unresponsive last week in a house off of Dauphin Island Parkway. News 5's Nicolette Schleisman joining us now in the studio. And Nicolette, you've been digging through the court documents all day. What have you been able to find out about this horrible case?
Yeah, absolutely horrible case. And the Mobile County District Attorney's Office says that a 9-year-old girl beat her 4-year-old brother with a broomstick. Now, an autopsy.
by the way, this report is from 9 hours ago, so this is brand new.
Will determine his cause of death.
The 9-year-old is charged with assault. This is the second arrest in this case. The child's caregiver, 53-year-old Yolanda Cole, was arrested last week. Court documents show she is the aunt of the 4-year-old boy. She's charged with aggravated child abuse. Court documents show the little boy had been hurt before, and the unexplained injuries may indicate long-term abuse. Court documents also say there's a history of abuse at the home. Mobile police were called to the home on Jacob Drive around 8 o'clock Thursday morning, where they found the 4-year-old boy unresponsive. We spoke with the Child Advocacy Center about child abuse.
9-year-olds don't normally attack if that's what has happened. You know, we all tend to parent the way we were parented. I mean, it's an old wives' tale, but it's the truth. And so, you know, that's why it's so important to catch things early before they escalate, so we can help change those behavioral patterns.
Now, Cole is currently being held on a $150,000 bond. She is expected to be in court tomorrow morning. Live in the studio, Nicolette Schleisman, WKRG News 5.
Thank you very much, Nicolette.
That's crazy, right? So originally my feeling was, you know, why would the aunt charge? Because there are a lot of sick kids. Any way you cut it, there's a lot of sick fucking kids out there that would kill. So that's why I was like, you know, I don't really think the aunt should be charged. Then it turns out, yes, the aunt should be charged. But I want to know more about the girl. Hold on. Do you know it's illegal to name your kid Majesty? It is illegal in the United States to name your kid Majesty. King, Queen, Jesus Christ, Santa Claus, Majesty, Adolf Hitler, Messiah, an @ symbol, or 1069 are all legal to name your kid. Swear to God. Oh, there's more. Tallulah does the hula from Hawaii. That's illegal. Chief Maximus, Robocop, Sex Fruit, Linda, Snake, Friday, Islam, Sarah is illegal in Morocco. Osama bin Laden, Metallica, Prince William, Devil Blue, Circumcision, Quran, Harriet is illegal in Iceland, Cyanide is illegal in United Kingdom, Thor, and 007. That's crazy. All right. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Chicago news, there's tons. Tons. That's what I'm on. Oh, shit. Do I have any American Idol fans here? Wow. Any American Idol fans of this last season? Remember Caleb Kennedy? He made it all the way to the end. He killed someone. He ran over a man with his pickup truck Tuesday after driving up a residential driveway. Kennedy told deputies after the crash he had taken a deep draw from a vaping device and then felt its effects while driving. That's crazy. Kennedy apologized at the time for the video, saying on social media it displayed actions that were not meant to be taken that way. Well, somebody's dead. Oh, I know what I'm talking about. Dude, that's crazy. Remember when he was on American Idol? There were videos about the KKK popped up. That guy. It's a bad picture of him. But he was pretty big. He like went all the way. He's the one that had the mullet. Country singer with the mullet. Always wore a hat. That's crazy. He died at the hospital. Wow. That's one way to throw away your life. Drinking and driving, getting high and driving. Crazy. That's nuts. Oh, I love Katy Perry. All right. So now it's that time that I open it up. Anybody wants to call in, talk about any of the topics tonight, from beginning until end, doesn't matter. Sure. Hang on. All right. There you go. What? So anyone can come up, discuss anything you want to discuss from tonight. Whoop. Citizens on patrol tonight. There you go. No, like any thoughts on anything, any feelings on anything, any debates on anything. Preferably a debate. I like debating. I'd much rather have a debate than a yes person. Debates are fun. Nobody? I give you guys like 10 minutes. 10 minutes, someone to come up, or I'll shut down. It's dangerous to vape in live. I'm telling you. crazy. Where's Lindsay get it? I don't have anything to debate you on these topics. Something. An opinion. Something. All right, here's what I don't need. I don't need people coming up here saying, "Oh, you're so wonderful." We don't need. Thank you, Carson. Did you hear about the Crumley parents' trial today and them having history of cheating on each other? No, I did not. How you wrecked from vaping? He was vaping weed. Thanks, Labs. Any background on the 9-year-old? No. Unfortunately, no background. But no, I didn't even know they're in trial already? That's fast. Hubby in bed? I'm telling you, Labs, it's frustrating lately. It really is. You missed the coconut part? Preliminary hearing. Okay. Say something I disagree with. Kiki is a bitch. How's that? Think the mom of the boys should have protected them more? What, the gymnastics boys? Sorry, Laura, but it's hysterical. Molly's wearing a pink stole. I think it's the pretrial. Okay. Where was the aunt? Well, allegedly she was sleeping. Allegedly she was sleeping. I don't care what MGL's doing. Heard a Crumley kid was seeing ghosts and killing animals. Mom was aware of the mental illness and was feeding him Xanax unprescribed. Okay. Slap, slap. I watched the earliest season. Yeah, I started watching season 2. Gay lifestyle is a little different, in my opinion, not giving the rapist any excuses. Yeah, but not at 13. What up, Ho?
Hey.
Hey.
Okay. Do you think that girl, the 9-year-old, do you think 9-year-olds in general should go to jail for the rest of their lives? What do you think should be the punishment if they did do it?
It depends. If she did do it and she has a history of it.
History of killing or history of what?
History of hurting. If, there's so many different factors. In general, should kids be put away for the rest of their life? No. In general, no. Hold on, let me display this. In general, no, they shouldn't. However, when it comes to a situation like this, where a kid is dead, you really have to look at all the different circumstances behind it. Did she display signs of being a psychopath? Did she kill animals? Did she ever harm animals? What was her mom like? Like, there's too many factors. I mean, she's got it
for someone that's 9 and did this. And I don't mean just her. I just mean any 9-year-old.
She's got a disadvantage due to the fact that she obviously doesn't have her mom. Her mom doesn't have custody. She's an angry child, and we don't know the rest. Well, the aunt left them unsupervised, but the aunt said she was sleeping. So can you really, at 9? Where'd Lindsay go? At 9? The mom should be able to, sleep in, or the aunt, or whatever. Yeah, I wonder about animals. I wonder about a lot of things. Unfortunately, we're not going to get much out of her. We're not going to get much. But what is a 9-year-old going to do in jail except suffer? That's why it all depends. It absolutely depends on what her history is. She could be a complete psycho. There's many cases where a child gets out at 18 and they kill again. I don't agree with the whole violent video game thing. Little girl had a hard time. Yeah, but to hit him with a broomstick? Because what I was saying is, if the aunt is abusive, in most abusive homes, shoot the shit, show who you are.
Wait, am I here?
What?
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, I dropped off for a second, but and I don't know if I was interrupting you, but what should be the proper course of action if a child actually murdered someone? I don't know the answer. I'm just asking.
Pam, show your face. All right, there you go. What's up, Pam?
Well, hello, Laura.
Hello.
I was trying to talk in your chat, so now I'm going to debate you.
I haven't seen you.
I know, because you have my ass blocked.
Why would I have you blocked?
I do not know.
That's weird.
But, yeah, I'm blocked on that channel. I'm not blocked on your other channel.
I don't know why.
I don't know. Maybe you were pissed one day. I don't know.
Where the fuck have you been?
Well, we've had a few, health crises. I've had 2 surgeries. Ricky's had 1. And we're trying to recuperate.
Aww.
But I thought, listen.
We miss you.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I actually know a lot about the cheerleading story that you told.
Okay.
Because I actually watched all the seasons of that.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, it was either today or yesterday. He actually pled guilty.
Yes.
He's not even fighting it.
No, he
and
admitted
it's sad
it.
because he himself was sexually molested as a child. That's probably where that stems from.
Okay. But is that an excuse?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm just saying that's the learned behavior.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying. But, yeah, he was kind of he was the celebrity from that show. I mean, he got all kind of endorsements and everything. And kids look at, I could just see those two, the twins you were talking about.
Yeah.
I could just see they probably, first of all, were starstruck because here he is. And, that was kind of like their idol of cheerleaders. You know what I mean?
They admitted they were starstruck, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And kudos to the mom.
I agree.
I mean, and this year the season started out with that on the season of Netflix, and they were all in shock that he had done this. But I have a feeling that there's probably a lot more people, and probably some of the people on the team knew and maybe just didn't want to write him out or something.
I agree.
don't know. Because the whole team, the people, the best way I could give the scenario of them were kind of like misfits. Like they all had a lot of private issues within their families.
Why do you say that? From the show? Or you've read
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah. Like they took them in, and a lot of them had issues with drugs and just all kind of different issues.
Okay.
And I think once you become a member, it's like any other sport. Once you become a member, they all were like a family, and nobody was going to rat out the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike here on YouTube, everybody rats out everybody. Whether it's truth or a lie, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
But they had this camaraderie as like family.
Like a certain channel we knew?
Yeah.
I get it.
I'm so scared. Is it okay for me to give my opinion on that?
Absolutely.
Other channel?
Absolutely. No, you weren't on mute, Lindsay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go on.
Well, I've got a lot to say. I haven't been on YouTube, you know.
I know you haven't been on YouTube.
But I'm just so sick and tired of listening to her. And I know, and you know, that it's all an act. I mean, it's all a skit. Every bit of it is. That's just how she makes her money. She's
Are we
good
talking about
it.
Molly or Diane?
Molly.
Okay.
Oh, I don't even want to breathe Diane.
Okay.
I don't think she's worth even
I agree.
speaking of. But Molly knows how to make money. She does it continuously. She does the fundraisers to cover up for all the other bad shit she does. And people go, oh, she's so good. She raised all this money. Which is good that she does that. That's wonderful. But I'm going to tell you something. There's no way in hell that she had to go to her husband on a live stream and borrow money.
I know.
Let's be real here.
I agree. Totally agree.
And first of all, her pride would not let her do that. Just pride alone, because how many times does she start out a case by making fun of the living conditions or the size of a person? Or, I mean, for crying out loud, she never could even call me by my name.
I agree.
She thought that I didn't pick up on what she was doing, but I knew exactly what she was doing. It just wasn't worth my time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
I mean, she couldn't even call me by my name.
Wow.
And because she thinks if you're from the country, you're dumb, you're stupid.
Yeah. That she does.
If you don't have any teeth, you're stupid. If you don't, live in a, $200,000 home, then you're beneath her.
That's true.
If you can't buy all the clothes that she buys for her dog, you're beneath her.
But now she's just blatantly e-begging. See,
Now
people say
I'm poor. I put everything on my credit card and I'm poor.
Exactly.
I'm poor.
And it's all a lie. Now you think
every bit of it's a lie.
You think she knows how to make money? I don't know if I'd call it that. Anybody can act like a fucking lunatic to make money.
But she knows
choose
how
not
to
to.
make it. She absolutely knows how to make it. She does. And listen, you're kidding yourself if you think those people don't like her. They do. They love the shit she does.
The yes people do. But I'm saying you have 900 people watching and 20 people talking. The rest are a lot of hate watching.
Yeah. How long do you think that she's going to stay best buddies with Justice for All?
Oh, not long.
I'd give it a month and a half.
What?
I'd give it about a month and a half. It's usually like a 3-month cycle when she recycles her favorites.
No, he'll last longer because he has money and she has something to gain from him.
Right, and right now he's gaining from her.
Yeah.
Just like Bullhorn did. He's gaining from her. He's growing his channel.
But what's interesting to me is that, and this I don't get, like, Justin will have 300 people in his live and it's the most boringest fucking live I've ever heard. Like, I can't even listen to it. I'm like, I don't get it. Why are there 300 people in there? Like, this is so boring.
Well, think about it. You brought up Diane earlier. Diane would get 1,000 people, and Randy could go live and only get 200.
True.
From the same exact community, the same group of people.
Yeah, but I'm saying 300 is a lot for someone brand new. Like,
well, yeah, but those are 300 people that he's gotten from her.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But it's just...
He has no personality whatsoever.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, he sits there like, And then he's got the same fucking people that she's got on panel. Like, oh my God.
I don't even know who those people are
They're
anymore.
all
She has got
new.
so many weirdos. It's like, what the hell is going on over there?
It's what did somebody say? The bed slug crew?
Yeah, they're all laying in the bed every damn night.
And they all yes to death. Hold on. What's up, Kimberly?
Hi, Laura.
What's happening?
I just want to stop in and say about the cheerleaders or whatever. It sort of reminds me of the Olympic gymnasts where the coach was molesting some of the girls or whatever.
Oh, yeah, where he was molesting them.
So it's not always just, I mean, it's pretty common where the girls will have crushes on the coaches and whatnot. So I'm not super surprised. I think it's really disgusting.
I totally agree. Yeah, Larry Nassar.
Any adult that takes advantage of a child like that, they should be shot. That's just my opinion.
I agree. Especially a 13-year-old. Two 13-year-olds. That's sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I heard someone say, the bed slug crew. MGL circus with yes people bowing down to the ringmaster. Exactly. But
I think they're scared to piss her off, though.
But think about
They
it.
walk on
Crude as fuck gets more people than she does. And he's got 10,000 subscribers. And she's got almost 54,000. He gets more than she does.
I don't understand her content, though. It's always like a case, or she's just talking to talk and talk about like her past, meeting celebrities and stuff. And I'm just like,
I mean, the celebrities she chases.
Yeah, and I'm just like, we've heard it all. This story's recycled. And every time she says, "Can I tell you something?" or like whatever the question, it just drives me nuts.
I hear you.
Like 40
Yeah,
times
she always
about a
says
3
that.
minute
Can I tell you
period.
something? Can I tell you something?
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you about yourself. I'm like, oh my God, please stop.
Or the crying.
Oh
my God.
I agree.
The crying. You just want to scream.
I will take the crying over the eating any day.
Yeah, that's true too.
Oh God.
She was interesting before when she was on panel by herself. She can be extremely entertaining. But now that she's got all these other people and all she does is eat and play on her phone, hello, Natasha Cooper. Even Natasha Cooper doesn't eat
at all anymore. She's always looking at her phone or, talking to somebody on the side.
Yep.
I've never found her to be entertaining. I've found her to be obnoxious.
No, she could be entertaining.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they call him the Walmart Oni.
The thing with Justice for me is I want to tell him to change his light bulb. Whatever he's using, it's like casting a yellow haze over his face. It looks like he's got liver failure or something. I'm like,
yeah,
get new light bulbs. It drives me nuts.
What happened to the other lady that was going up on her panel?
Tiffany?
Oh, no, I know Tiffany. No, this lady, it was an older lady.
Who?
There's so many.
And she was on there when you were on there, and him.
I don't know who you mean.
And she was really close to Molly.
Barnyard?
No.
Two
The
Tacos?
only person I can think of is Juice, but she's not really considered an older lady. But she's on there just, late at night.
Who?
Juice?
No. This was something. I'm trying to think of what her name was.
I know her from a different.
What does she look like? Or
she was a heavy-set lady.
Okay.
She had
the
short
one that
hair.
was always laying in bed?
No, she wasn't in the bed.
The one that was always saying how she had to go to the doctor and she couldn't get it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She was
Voices?
They had a big fight, but I haven't been able to find out what it was over.
Was you talking Voices?
Yes, that's her.
Okay.
Oh.
What happened to her?
She's around. She was in my stream early. I don't know if she's still here.
What did Molly do to her?
Molly didn't like
her because Voices didn't agree with what she was saying.
Molly didn't like that Voices was a yes person. Sorry, Voices. There she is. I'll let her tell it.
Calling CPS.
Yeah, because I liked her.
Voices, take a link
Voices
so you
didn't
can
want
tell
her to
it.
Call CPS. I remember that.
I don't want to talk to
She was
somebody
telling
else
them.
if you're here.
I'm gonna hop down. I just wanted to bring up the whole gymnast stuff, but.
Well, thanks for coming up.
I appreciate it. Did you get my message about the candles earlier?
I did.
Okay.
We got
Nice
one out
to
of
meet
two
you,
that loves
Kimberly.
it. On yours,
No worries, no.
did you have? I know your husband's. On yours, was it Was it a wood wick or a?
Because I got the two different sizes. One was like leaf and tobacco, and the other one was like apple bourbon or something.
The apple bourbon. Was yours wood wick or?
That was the black wick, I think.
That was the black wicks. Okay. All right, I'll remake you one.
No, don't worry about it. He likes them. I just couldn't smell any apple because I was expecting like a sort of like apple and bourbon kind of mix, and I just wasn't getting that scent. But I also just recovered from COVID, so my smell and all that isn't exactly the same as it used to be.
But you smelled his strong?
Oh, yeah, both of them, I was just like, oh, God, I got to take a step back. I had to put them in the closet for like a day and then pull them back out, and I was like, oh, God. I can't tell Laura that they're not my favorites, but he likes them. I was like, well, you can take them to work. He's like, yeah.
Aw.
That's all that mattered. I just wanted a masculine scent for him. I didn't want to give him something like peaches and cream,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Or perfumey. But he liked them.
Well, good. Did he smell the apples and maple bourbon?
He didn't. He's like, I don't know what scent I'm picking up here. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna tell you. I just see what you are smelling. He's like, I don't know. I can't place it. And he's like, I like it. I was like, it might actually change when you burn it. So who knows? I mean, it might get the aromas in, but just me sticking my nose in it, I was like, oh God. But like I said, I literally, I lost 20 pounds having COVID. I was 95 pounds. I haven't been 95 pounds in 30 years. So, oh God.
Wow.
So I'm still trying to put weight back on and, work on my appetite and everything. But
Aww.
I did see that Molly's coming out to Washington, and that scares the hell out of me. I don't want her in my state.
I don't blame you.
Well, I'm going to be in the Bahamas on a cruise when she comes down, I think. So maybe I'll miss her.
Sarah who? All right, what, Kim?
I'm going to hop back down. I just wanted to say thank you for everything you're doing and that you're staying up the truth and not what a hot topic or whatever.
You're welcome. And if you want me to make you another one, I don't have a problem making you another one.
No, hon. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but I want you to be happy.
Well, it's not. It wasn't for me. It was a gift to him. So he likes it. That's all that matters.
Oh, okay.
I like the little candle wax and stuff. So I'm good.
All right.
Wax burners. But thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
Good night, ladies. I'm gonna hop down.
All right. Bye. Hey, Damaris. All right. So voices, I'll let you tell it.
Hey, Pam. How are you, honey?
Hi, I'm good. It's good to see you. I didn't know what happened to you.
Well, I kind of took a minute off and then started my own channel. Yes, Laura, I will agree. I can be a bit of a yes person. I'm a recovering people pleaser, working on it really hard now, kind of standing up, doing my own thing.
Good for you.
I also, though, pretty picked my battles, and I didn't really think that I was going to end up going to Tennessee. It had been discussed that it would be a 60-40 split, whether it would actually happen. I stood up to voice a concern that needed to be made aware of and taken into consideration. And it landed me, bounced off and annihilated. So,
wow.
It's all good. She can do what she needs to do. She's just proving that she's off the rails. She's fallen out with everyone. It's on her. I wish her nothing but the best. I hope that she stops damaging cases. I don't like the way tonight she flipped just because the woman's husband said, no, you shouldn't go on that panel. You weren't allowed, or however it was stated. Then instantly the script was flipped and turned, well, then maybe they must be involved then. Somebody like that doesn't deserve to be involved in these kind of cases. they're the type that damage them. And that's where I want to stand on my ground and
Good for
stand
you.
up for
But
those that are going to.
someone said she was on panel. So that's where I'm confused.
What do you mean?
Somebody said the woman did come on panel.
It did not. She did not come on that
not.
panel tonight. I had been watching that shit show. I was watching it up until I said, hey, can you give me a link? Because it just gets more and more fucking ridiculous. I don't know who Precious Chaos is, but that woman needs to realize we live in America. She lives in a different country. Unless that woman understands how our laws work, keep your fucking mouth shut. You fill everybody's head with nothing but misinformation that comes out of a woman who doesn't even understand how or why our laws operate. You are Canadian.
Was she the one that was
Stay in
talking
your own
about
fucking
CPS?
country. Yes.
Yeah, I heard that.
Stay in your own fucking country, woman. Figure out your own fucking country system. Leave ours alone. Shut your fucking pie hole. You don't have a clue what you're talking about. And shame on you, Melissa, for allowing that moron on your fucking panel to educate and miseducate 900 people.
I don't even know what she's talking about. I have no idea.
Well, I can tell you from firsthand experience. Me and my husband were foster parents for over 10 years. So I know how CPS works. And listen, they don't always get it right, but I will say this, that they are way overworked and way underpaid.
I agree with that.
I mean, we would have a different caseworker every other week for the kids that we
Absolutely.
had. We never had the same caseworker in a row, you know. But
if
they
you
would
don't
have
live-
20
If you don't live in our
kids.
country and know how it works, stop opening your damn trap about it and putting it out there on social media that that's the way it works. P.S. Precious Chaos, that would not have been for not paying child support. That would have been for no proof of insurance. You fucking moron. Get it right. Do your research. And if you can't figure out how to Google it, try DuckDuckGo. Good God, you dumb bitch. I've had so much. I'm over the misinformation that this woman is allowing to put out.
That's why I don't watch it, because I get aggravated.
Well, you're not alone in this one now.
I
Laura,
even got
'cause
aggravated on watching Crude last night. I was like, no. But
I didn't watch that. I was helping a friend in a crisis. But tonight, shame on Marissa for platforming that type of an idiot. And shame on Marissa. She damaged the Watts case. She damaged the Wells case.
She didn't damage the Watts. You're giving her too much power. She doesn't damage any case. She doesn't have that much power.
Well, that's not exactly true, because she got a naked picture of Frank Jr. and then she outed that to other YouTubers.
She didn't out that. Kay outed that, not Marissa. Everyone thinks Marissa did it. Kay did it.
Okay, but somebody gave it to Kay. So where do you think Kay got it from?
She's the one that gave it to Marissa.
Stop defending Marissa.
I'm not defending her. I'm saying that facts are facts. Kay's the one that gave it to Marissa.
Either way, still doesn't matter. It still proves that she's still dirty all the way around. Oh my God.
What's up, J-Dubs?
You can thank me later, Laura. Okay, I know you needed a sickly bed dweller, so here I am. Okay, to save your channel from destruction.
All right.
So here I am.
We're in. What is that? Oxygen?
It's her CPAP.
It's my CPAP.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh my God,
okay, sorry to interrupt.
She's been begging me for a month to let me on my panel so I can have a sickly bedridden son.
Exactly. I wanted to go on Voices, so she wouldn't let me, so here I am.
All right. You're welcome. You are more than welcome. That's funny. Everyone needs one.
Okay, that's enough of that. Anyways, do you even remember me, Laura? I gotta take this fucking mask off. I was on your panel on New Year's Eve. Ta-da!
Okay.
She was the one that couldn't win the candle.
Exactly. You're like, well, you can't play the game. You're in Canada, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Canada's expensive.
And then I clicked off by mistake, and then it looked like I was pissed, right? But I didn't even know what I was doing. So, anyways, I sound nasally because of this mask, so just a minute.
You look like a little baby in a crib.
Anyways, I told Voices when she started her channel, if you need someone in their bed, I can come on.
There you go.
I'm there for you. I'm that kind of friend. So.
Whatever works. Whatever works. It's all good.
Well, anyway,
right.
Laura, I'm going to get off of here, and it was good seeing you, Voices. And Jacob.
Hey, Pam, thank you, honey.
Good seeing you too, Pam. Don't be a stranger. I will find out. I don't know why you're blocked, because I unblock everybody periodically. And I just unblocked people recently. Hold on. Let me take a look. I got to shut up.
All righty. Well, I'll keep listening.
Hold on. Don't leave yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to double check this.
Come on.
Hey, Lindsay, how do I do the pull it up immediately instead of going through every single fucking...
Control F.
Control F. Yeah, you're not blocked. It doesn't even come up.
Yeah, I am. I just typed in your chat. You don't see it, do you?
Under shoot the shit?
Yep.
Well, you're not pulling up this way.
You got to go through your...
I am.
What is that called?
Settings. Because I don't have that many on here due to mostly bots. Due to I just unblocked everybody recently. I do it periodically.
There's another way you have to do it. You have to go through your
yeah, but I would have never blocked
Google
you personally.
You have to go through Google to do it.
Check your Google account, Laura.
I will. I'm just saying, I know I never blocked you personally. But even if I did block you, you would still pop up in chat.
No, if you block me, no one can see me in chat.
No, that's not true. I've had people block that.
No. That is true. That's the whole purpose of blocking.
All right, you're not on hidden users. I can tell you that right now. Let me go approve user.
You did, Heather, or Winter Moon.
See, when I pull up approve user, shoot the shit doesn't even come up to approve. You're not even coming up under shoot the shit.
It's in your Google.
Let me try. Is it one word or three?
Do what?
It's 3 different words, right?
Yeah, shoot the shit.
Yeah, no matching users found. You sure you still have your channel? Let's see.
A millennial a day'll keep the Gen Xers away. The Gen X problems away. Oh my goodness. Lindsay, I love you.
Blocked. So glad these are in order. Nope, you're not on here.
Well, I'm definitely blocked.
No, you're not on here.
I had this problem once before with someone that came to me and said I had them blocked, and I didn't. I didn't know I did. But I had to go through my Google program and go to them and unblock them.
Oh, you're not on here
that
either.
block list.
You're not on here either. I knew I wasn't crazy. And everyone that is on this block list should stay on this block list. You're not on here.
I don't know.
Pam, now check your block list.
Oh, Lord, she's not blocked, or I wouldn't be able to.
That's
You
weird.
would still be able to come into her chat, but you wouldn't
Like,
be
I can go on
seen.
your other channel that you have, and I'm not blocked on it.
Pam, put your link for your channel in private chat, and then Laura, click on that.
I don't know how to do that.
Hold on, let me try something. I'm gonna try something. Hold on.
Shut the front door. Gain laundry soap. It smells like grape hubba bubba. It's voice for the voiceless.
Okay, who's Cosmic Media?
Don't know.
Well, when I put in your link, it comes up Cosmic Media.
Never heard of it.
I'll show you.
Maybe that's why I'm showing up the way I am. You know, it doesn't have my icon on it.
Look, hold on. I'll make sure I'm not showing anything crazy. Yeah. See? When I put in, I took this from your profile. And this is what comes up. Cosmic Media.
Well, I don't know why.
Your channel. That's fucking weird.
Well, maybe that's what it's blocked under.
Did you get hijacked?
I don't know. I haven't been on.
Let me see. What was that? Cosmic?
Yeah, does Cosmic Media come up on the block list?
Hold on.
Well, when I click on the link that they're showing in the chat, it takes me to my channel.
Yeah, it does. Cosmic Media has 1 subscriber.
I don't know who that is. I have no idea. Do you have them blocked?
I don't know. I don't think so, but let me look. I want to take their channel name and try approve users and see what happens. And they come up Cosmic Media too. I would check your channel. Because you're linking to this Cosmic Media.
Well, when you click this link, it takes you to my channel.
I know. I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird.
And it takes you straight to it.
I don't know.
Hey, look at that link in the chat. It says youtube.com/c/
Yeah, that's channel.
Shit. Is that for channel? Okay.
Nope, it still comes up Cosmic Media. I took the link right from here. You're dead right, Laura. You're right on track.
I don't understand that because I'm clicking the link and it takes me to my channel.
You can click it, but I'm saying that it's not coming up as when I go to put in shoot the shit from your channel link. And then I go to hit enter, it comes up Cosmic Media. Which is fucked up.
Is there another shoot the shit?
Hold on. But I took it from your channel. And Cosmic Media is not blocked. Dude, that's fucking weird.
Well, it's not doing that. I'm doing what you're doing and it's showing me my channel.
I know it goes to your channel. I'm saying for approved users, it doesn't. It comes up that Cosmic Media. Which is strange. I don't know.
Don't know. Never heard of it.
You got hacked. No, not Cosmic Media. It's KOZMIK.
Well, I'm in my settings and I'm getting the URL link and it's taking me to my channel.
I don't know.
I'm not seeing any of that you're seeing.
But when I go to put in approved users of Shoot the Shit, nothing comes up. No, Cosmic is K. It's KOZMIK. That's fucking weird.
That is strange.
I would check, see if you've been hijacked. I don't know. Voices, see if you can put her in approved and what happens.
Okay. Give me just a second. Let me
I did click one of the links in chat. And I know it goes to her, but any creator, put in her link in your approved and look what happens. She's not blocked. When I click it, it goes to... yeah, it goes to her channel. It goes right to her channel. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't show. It's weird.
That is so strange.
All right. I'm almost there to get in on that. My channel.
It's so weird.
Customized channel.
What is the name of your channel, Voices?
Voice for the voiceless.
I was blocked so she can't chat in this chat room.
Okay, so then that's going to be under settings.
Yes, Lindsay.
What did you say the name of it was?
Voice for the voiceless.
Okay, Voice for the voiceless.
Control V. Okay, so when I do that, under approved users,
yeah,
it gives me a 4-2, 4D, D, B, D, 1.
What?
Hold on.
I don't know what the heck.
It legit gives me
What the
a...
hell?
Let me click that and see what it does.
You don't have to click it, just spacebar it.
All right, let's try this again. Control V. It gives me a drop down and it has like the person icon and it says 424 DBD1.
Can you show me?
Yep. Give me just a second. Let's go to share, screen, Chrome tab.
No, Ian, I'm very curious.
So check this out. This is what I'm showing you.
Okay, get rid of featured.
Okay.
And now hit spacebar. See, you got Cosmic Media too.
So, Voices, I just commented on your last video. Can you see it?
Give me just a second. Let me get out of here.
Hello,
and I'll
stop sharing.
Stop.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Stop sharing. You go to my dashboard.
I knew I wasn't crazy.
No, it showed it right there. I had in the other, and that's what was causing the 4-2. Okay.
Seeing as I'm the bed panelist, I could just make something up and pretend I know what I'm talking about, if that's any help. I'm just lucky that Laura didn't kick me off.
No.
Who is this lunatic? So there you
All
go.
right, so Cosmic Media is a Twitter 1 follower channel since February 2021. But I don't know why her channel would link to this person.
I see Pam's comment.
All right, now, Laura, I'm going to comment on your last video.
Okay.
So hang on a minute. From 6 hours ago.
Okay. Let me know when you're done.
All right.
They hijack the accounts right under your nose. That's so fucking strange. See if I come up voices. Now I'm all paranoid.
Okay, so I just clicked on shoot the shits comment and it shows me, it took me right to her channel. Did you just comment on there, Laura?
No.
Oh, you know what? You did comment the other day. Hang on. Let me go click on yours because you finally saw it the other day.
Laura, did you see my comment on your last video?
Hold on. Let me look.
Took me right to PURPLEXEDQT.
Where am I?
What the hell? Did you have a number in behind? No, because we both saw it on Cosmic Media.
Yeah, I see you. Shoot the shit. Hi, Laura.
Yeah.
Weird. Dude, that's fucking whacked.
You saw that though, Pam, right? You saw what it did when we add your link under approved users?
Yeah, yeah. So
You
do
saw
you see my comment under Kiki in the chat right now?
I do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not unless you're Eden's Paranormal Garden.
Yep. No.
Does anybody see it? Do you see it, Voices?
I don't see it.
Nope. Nope.
All right. So I just said hi, right in between Kiki and Eden's Paranormal Garden.
Not in there. I don't know. I see you right here. You say, hi, Laura, double hearts.
Yeah.
I really think you were hijacked.
Well, how come I can leave a message on your video, but not
I don't
in the
know.
live stream?
I don't know. I would contact Google or go on Twitter and ask them.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is weird. So you're not blocked or I wouldn't be able to see you. It has something to do with your live chat. Dude, that's crazy.
Well, I know that my icon is not showing up. Usually, it has the...
Yeah, you're a purple P this time.
Yeah.
Change your account passwords. I agree.
Yep, you need to change your password, log out of all devices, log back in, and then see if that happens, because I wonder if you have a partial hijack on you.
That's crazy.
Well, you haven't been around for a minute.
Yeah, this is very true.
I mean, I know that it's not your fault, and I don't agree that anybody should be doing this kind of crap to other creators.
Oh, that's crazy.
But I see where it says Cosmic Media. I saw it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
contact YouTube support or go on Twitter.
Yeah, I will. All right, well, thank you for looking.
You're welcome.
And I'll be listening.
All right, thank you for coming up. We miss you.
Well, thank you. I miss all of y'all too.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, Laura, did you see my ugly story that I shared a couple nights ago with my viewers?
No.
We had a local town councilman. He's a couple years younger than I am. I went to school with him. We had a local town councilman that got busted for sharing child porn. That moron uploaded it to the missing and exploited children's website.
No shit.
That's how he got busted.
Wow.
The fucker was selling it, 10 images for $100 worth of
wow.
Bitcoin.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
Crazy.
Daily broke it.
That's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyone have anything else? I didn't realize it was fucking 11:15 already. I still gotta wrap a candle. And get it out by tomorrow. Anyone have any comments on earlier? What's with the spoons?
Oh my God. Okay, spoons. Here we go. So I was talking about spoon theory the other day because, like, people with invisible illness, they have to use they don't have to use a way of measuring ways to get through their day is by starting it off with every day starts off with 12 spoons.
Okay.
Well, unfortunately, bless my chat's heart, they thought that they had to start their day off by getting 12 spoons out of the drawer, and nobody had 12 spoons.
All right.
So from there, spoon theory is, okay, so say that if you get up, you make your bed, you take a shower, you get dressed, you take your meds, and you go to work, that uses 4 spoons. So say you get up and you are having a bad fibro day, or you're having a bad depression day, or whatever your invisible illness is, and you know that you have 12 spoons, but you forgot to get your meds on time, so that takes a spoon away. You haven't eaten anything today, so that takes a spoon away. And you didn't get dressed, so that takes a spoon away. And you didn't make your bed, so that takes a spoon away. So you started, in fact, with 8 spoons, and you've got to get a shower because your stank ass hasn't been washed for like a week, and you're at the end of it, and nobody can stand to be around you because you smell, and you know that leaves you with 4 more spoons, and you still have to go to the grocery store. You got to pick up your prescription, and you've got to make a 3 p.m. meeting. What do you do?
I've heard it all too, but my 3 healers, yeah, it is yours.
So, yes.
Okay.
And so I was talking about that, and then everybody was like, oh my God, I don't have 12 spoons. How am I going to do this? And I'm like, wait, wait, you guys, what? Why is everybody worried about getting spoons? And they're like, well, you said we had to have 12 spoons to start. I'm like, no, they're metaphoric spoons. And then I told a story about the day I picked up a peacock. I was driving down the road and I picked up a peacock. So now we're a bunch of peacock riding, spoon wielding, crafting, creative women.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I get it. Not really, but okay. I'll go with it.
Like, please, let's end the stream.
I'll go with it. All right.
So, I mean, it isn't actually about spoons and eating. It's all like metaphorical. Like each spoon is a unit of energy and a measurement so that you try to get through your day as best as you can when you can't do anything but be on the couch. So,
do you think of, hold on, I got a question. Okay. When you think of a spoon, do you think of soup or do you think of peanut butter? Or neither?
I only have one size spoon in my house, and it's a great big spoon. So I mean, that's my spoon. I when I think of a spoon, I think of like it varies between wooden because I'm about to get my ass paddled, or tablespoon because I'm about to shovel something into my mouth. Those are my 2 scoop theories.
See, I always think of peanut butter. If somebody says spoon, I think peanut butter automatically. Some people think ice cream. Yeah, I automatically think spoon. Peanut butter. I don't know why.
What do you use to... Hold up a second. I got a question now. Why are you using a spoon with peanut butter?
Because spoon it out. I
don't know.
I just think of a spoon with I don't like peanut butter. I can't stand the smell. But for some reason...
You know how people do eat it out of the jar.
Oh,
I think Molly did that one day on her channel. I'm like, are you going to go put that back in the cupboard? Yum.
Yeah, my kid does that. But then he puts it in the fridge. But, yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I think peanut butter. when I think of a spoon. You think of sex with a spoon? Okay. Hey, whatever fancies you. Just hold your nose, take a big bite. No, I mean, I like almond butter. I like sunflower seed butter. That I like. I just don't like the smell of peanut butter or tuna fish.
Okay, well, I guess I didn't. I mean, I can see where somebody would think of spooning. I could see where somebody would also, you know, think of, what was the other one that I saw? There was sex. Life cereal. Yep, I think of cereal. I think of so, yeah, I like it.
I don't know. For some reason, I just think of peanut butter. Every time someone mentions spoon, I think peanut butter.
Well, that works. I mean, I was struggling because I'm like, man, you can't scoop peanut butter out with a spoon because that'll just end up in a great big glob and you'll tear your bread. So I'm thinking, what do you mean? Like,
no, I don't know. I don't know.
Spoonful of peanut butter in their mouth.
You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. Yeah, spooning leads to other things. A giant bowl of Life cereal? Peanut butter and pancakes? I don't know about that.
I eat peanut butter on my pancakes. Spooning leads to forking.
That's true. It's a good point. That it does. Just be glad you don't think drugs. That's a good point, too.
That's a great point there, Kimberly.
That is a great point.
I like that.
But I am going to shut down. I got to get this candle done. I have to decorate it. But I will see you guys later. Give us
Laura.
a rant. I don't have a rant. I've already ranted. I'm trying to get away from the rants. I'm trying to get away from the bullshit. And if I do a rant, it's only going to cause more bullshit. So better off I zip it and keep quiet.
Yeah, we just want you to rant in your car and then you vent out of your vent. That's all we like.
You should have heard this rant that I did, like, probably maybe 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. I was bitching about Diane. And I don't remember what happened, but I went on for like probably 30 straight minutes. Like, I was driving. I was like, what the fuck? Fuck this fake ass bitch. I went off. I was probably, and then after I was done, I was like, all right, I think it's time to go. I think I better calm down now. I feel better. Yeah.
Did you stop at all the red lights, or did you just blow all through them while you were
of course I drove right. But I was so pissed off. I don't even remember why, who, what, when, where, why, how. I just know it was about Diane. And I went fucking haywire. I don't remember why.
Tomorrow she'll probably have that out and why you were, because they're looking for new content now.
Laura's had some awesome rants. I've had some dangerous rants. Positive power, exactly. So, all right, I'm going to shut down, though. I think I took it down. I would have been shut down immediately. And I don't even know what channel it was on. As bad as your camera mount is in the car when you are heading towards Rogersville. What? Oh, my God, that camera mount was a nightmare.
But I think they like looking out the window versus looking at the vent.
I know. So, all right. I will see you guys later. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you guys for Super Chat. I know I got 2 candle orders that came through while I was live. So I hope they weren't Valentine candles because I don't have any more glass at the moment. I'm waiting for more to come in, but I definitely cannot guarantee it before Valentine's Day. So, because I probably won't have any till next week. Kiki has been talking shit about you. She's been talking shit about you too, Lindsay. You'll see. No. Totally kidding. All right. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Thank you guys. And that's it. And my guests, thank you for coming up.
Thank you, Laura.
You're
Take
welcome,
care.
J-Dubs. Have fun.
Okay. Bye.
Goodbye. All right. So there's that. Yeah, I have to make my 3 healers. That is, besides ones that are with orders, that is a single one that I got to send out. So that one has to get out tomorrow. She's not going to get it by Valentine's Day. So on that note, and I'm starving. Even though I shouldn't eat this late, I'm hungry. And I don't eat on camera. So again, I want to thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for Super Chat, Cash App, candles, and all the above. All right, I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night. Sleep well, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. And the new format is going to start on Monday. All right?